Welcome back to our next video in our node by node challenge, where we're going through every single node within the shading workspace in Blender 4.3. And we've gone through the inputs, outputs, colors, and converters, and we're on the shaders now. The next one up in our list is the Glossy BSDF. Now, Glossy does have some similar characteristics to the glass because, as you can see here, you can actually drop the roughness down and get it pretty much similar to glass. The difference is that this is going to give you the ability to add in some anisotropy to be able to give some glare off of it, which if you turn it over into cycles, you're going to see this glare on here and how it moves. So like if you want it to have like no glare, it's going to be down at 0, but then as you raise it up, it's going to actually have this like the glare, the streaking that you get with the light as it hits. And it also allows you to change the rotation of that. So if you don't like the direction it's hitting at, you can change the direction of it. Also allows you to plug normal maps in here as well. So you can plug a normal map in here or a tangent to be able to control the tangential control, kind of where the starting point is of the light streaking. And then the normal is going to control, like, is it raised up or is it not? So like if I were to go ahead and plug in a bump map, and plug in a noise, and just do Control T to add in a texture, coordinate, and mapping. We'll just use objects for now. And I just drop that into there. What it's going to do is it's going to add that bump map onto our streaking. So just something that you can do. You can go directly through that as opposed to having to use the principal BSDF or the displacement on here. So that's a pretty basic way of doing the Glossy. They do give you one extra option, so you can use Beckman, which is tends to be a little bit darker, a little bit lower quality. GGX, which is similar to the multi-scatter, but it's just a little bit lower quality. We already looked at the multi-scatter, and then you have the Schickman Shirley, which is pretty similar to the Beckman. It's just darker and a little bit less detail. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how the Glossy BSDF works. This can be useful if you're just trying to give like a glossy look. Think about it as you have something, whether it's a table or anything that has a finish on it. Maybe it has a glossy finish to it. This might be a good one to be able to use because you basically can add to that texture and make it a little bit glossier. So make sure you like, follow, share. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, we will move on to the next one.